Welcome back. Let's jump right into it. Got a customer that inherited this mess of a pond. Some obvious things wrong with it, like liner dropping right there. Also, this retaining wall that's collapsing. So we had a discussion with the client. Didn't make sense to fix a water feature right in front of a failing wall. So I want to dive into just what we had to do to get this taken care of. So the first thing we did, we went and just excavated out all this area right here and then reused that excavation material to fill in the pond in order to have a fresh start for the new wall and water feature. Take note of the squiggly line right here. It's going to be important. So as we were ripping out the entire wall and water feature, we filled the hole back in. Now we had to build a part of the wall as a water feature. So we did put the retaining wall back, but it was really important that we don't just fill everything behind it with dirt and soil, because that's what caused the original wall to fail, pushed all of the liner, the rocks, and everything else forward, which caused the first pond to look the way that it did. So in order to keep that from happening in the future, well, we build this wall out of boulders. It's staggered and stepped, but also we've got this nice big black this is called a drainage sock that goes behind our entire water feature, behind the wall, and it is going to carry all of the water and hydrostatic pressure that may build up behind the wall. It carries it out to the side and down grade, so we don't have to worry about it. As you can see there on that right side, we've got that drainage sock set in place. Then our sub base goes down, the wall gets built back where it used to be with a happily interrupted wall with a nice big waterfall. This is something I really want to highlight here as we're looking at this build. This is not a very big waterfall. These rocks are pretty huge in relationship to the size of the feature itself. As you're going to see, there's only a couple little drops where the water actually is. But in order to properly retain and create some space for plants and also tie into the retaining walls, this is how we needed to go about doing it. We really wanted to bring this feature forward into the yard, closer to the windows. That way it could be seen. Of course, always making sure everything is nice and level where the water is going to sheet off so that we get a nice, beautiful cascading water feature. What I want you to look at when we are taking a closer look at this slow motion video here is the staggering or layering of the boulders. We don't have boulders sitting on top of one another. We have them set behind each one. That gives a much more natural look. It's also a lot more stable. Here it is in the fall with a nice walkthrough, brand new plants put in. A couple of seasons, these things are going to be nice and big and full, filling up the space, but a beautiful breakup of that retaining wall that was failing turned into a perfect pondless waterfall, easy to maintain, in and out in 3 days.